about today. Yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome to another What Are We Talking About review. Today we are talking about The Evil Dead, the original movie released in 1981 starring Bruce Campbell. So this is the first time I've seen this movie, obviously. That's what these Halloween reviews are kind of about. And I just gotta say, wow. This movie is something like I've never seen before. Honestly, I don't even know how to review it. I guess I'll just talk about it. So, it's about these 5 friends that go out to a cabin for a weekend trip or whatever. They don't really say how long they're planning on being there. And then some crazy stuff goes down. They find a book in the basement and things escalate. And I thought that I wasn't sure what this movie was about, obviously. I've never seen it. And I thought maybe it was like a zombie movie. I wasn't sure. It's definitely its own unique thing. And I've never seen any of the other Evil Dead movies, so I assume they're similar. But the way this movie is shot, even in the opening scene where nothing is even really happening yet, they're just driving down the road. The music cues that adds so much suspense just because it's like a trope to have. When you hear that kind of music, you know something suspenseful is about to happen. But then the way that the camera moves and the shots are, it's so manic and wild. It makes it so that you just feel like the whole thing is extremely hectic. I don't really know how else to explain it, but the thing is, it's a weird movie. It's so grotesque that it even goes beyond the point of grotesque and becomes hilarious. It's definitely it's not like other horror movies. It's slightly a comedy, but it's also definitely a horror movie. It's really hard to explain without you just seeing it, and I don't really want to spoil anything either if you haven't seen it. But I do have to say, I was thoroughly entertained, and I don't normally like horror movies, or maybe I do. Maybe I'm growing to actually like horror movies. That's the weird thing. But I definitely enjoyed this movie, and this is going to be a short review because, like I said, I don't really know how to review this movie. It's interestingly shot. The actors do a good job. It's also from the 80s, so there's parts that are dated, but some of the effects are incredible. And like I said, there's gore and stuff like that, but then it gets pushed so far that it almost feels over the top and comedic and that kind of thing. So it's got a strange tone, but it sticks with that tone throughout the whole movie. It's not jumping around a bunch. I can't as for the negatives, technically I don't really have any negatives. This might not be for you. I don't know. I don't know your life, but you might not like this movie. You might like this movie. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it. And now I really want to see the second one as well. Well, I want to see all of them. I even want to see the remake, which I heard isn't very good. Or at least it's not like the original at all. I don't know. Like I said, I've never seen it, but so I don't really have any real negatives. So I guess I'll just give my score and that'll be it. Overall, I would rate this movie. Here's the thing. There's kind of 2 ratings. One, I'm going to rate it as compared to other movies, this movie is if you're expecting this to be just a normal movie, it's going to be really low scored. But if you can accept what this movie is within the first 5 minutes, it's an incredibly fun ride that you'll want to go on. And so for that, I'll give this movie a friggin' 9.5 out of 10. They clearly what he was trying to do, he did it. He invoked those emotions inside of me when I was watching it, and that's what you want to do when you're making that kind of thing, right? You want the audience to feel certain emotions, and he pulled it off. It's absolutely a movie I did not expect to enjoy, especially if somebody would have told me this is what the movie is, but I totally enjoyed it. So take that what you will. But I would like to know, what do you guys think about The Evil Dead, the original, any of them? Try not to spoil any of the other ones just because I haven't seen them, and I'll probably watch them maybe even this year or next year, whatever. Maybe even just for fun because of how much I enjoyed this movie. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section, and until next time, never stop being scared. Or scaring other people, I guess. Or peace.
When do they discuss all the latest movies, or when something big happens in the news? See, that's us. What are we talking